Do you want to save over $200 on a flagship multi-sport GPS watch? Well, keep watching and we'll explain how to make it happen, and we'll also take you through one of the top catches today. Welcome to WesKnows Gems of the Past Reviews. Not many people realize that you can get amazing tech with amazing features for a fraction of the going price. I'll be taking you through the WesKnows 3Fs approach today. The WesKnows 3Fs. Functions that you want and need. Flagship Frills. Fraction of the price. Today, we'll be searching for a top-spec multi-sport GPS watch. What do we mean by that? To be considered multi-sport, we need multi-activity profiles or activity widgets. We need standalone GPS, aka Inbuilt GPS, to track exercises like running and cycling without having a phone in the pocket. For hiking and trail walks, we require elevation metrics and preferably a relatively large screen for ease of use. What are the options of getting the same kind of features in a watch today? Well, you've got the Samsung Galaxy watches, you've got the Fitbit Ionic, you've got the Garmin Fenix series, but the starting price on those is at least $200 and up. As we all know, the prices for a good spec'd watch are around $200. If you are looking for something more special, the prices can go $300 plus, $400 plus, etc. We have found the perfect gem. The former flagship from Fitbit, the Surge, and its stage appearance in 2020 is perfect timing. The Surge is now selling new with discounts up to 60%, while second-hand prices are down by as much as 90%. As a result, by price, Surge now competes with the cheapest bands available, the ones under $100 and even those under $50 if you buy like I did. Keep watching and I'll tell you how I accomplished that. Let's be frank, the cheap activity trackers and bands on the market today are no match to the flagship specs of Fitbit's former star. The competition just can't match. Built-in GPS, multi-sport and activity profiling, continuous heart rate tracking, altimeter sensor, large screen, and the cherry on top, automatic activity recognition. By the way, everyone, please do subscribe by hitting that red button below the video and keep coming back to us for more reviews and buying advice on fitness tech. Fitbit named their Surge a SuperWatch when comparing it to the likes of Fitbit Charge 2 and Fitbit Blaze. When released at the back end of 2015, the Surge was selling at $250 in US and £200 in UK. I got mine a couple of weeks ago, second hand, for just £32. That's like $40, and that's also with 2 years warranty from the retailer. Let me know in the comments below if you know anyone buying discontinued or second-hand fitness tech. Let's dive in and check out the Surge in more detail. The Fitbit Surge sports a design that's not typical in shape nor form. But as far as the face dimension go, it's not bad at all. Not much larger nor thicker than my day-to-day Fenix 5S. And that's considering the Fenix 5S model is the smallest in the Fenix series, with the face at only 42 millimeters wide. I agree, it's not a dinner nor dress watch, but it's not meant to be. It's a superb activity tracker, and that's that. It's specifically designed for workout performance. It has a large LCD display, which makes it easy to look at while exercising. Check it out on a bright sunny day. You can see everything. So today we're looking at the black band, but there are also blue and tangerine colors available. The silicone strap is soft and comfortable. I've been wearing it for 2 weeks now, leaving it on for the night on a couple of occasions to check on sleep monitoring. The band is comfy enough for prolonged wear. I haven't had any signs of skin irritation, which is also good. I particularly want to mention the clasp. It's great that it's a classic watch type. The only downside is that it's made of plastic, but it's wide and easy to fasten. Thumbs up on this front too. Stay tuned for the heart rate monitoring, GPS and sport profiling up next. On the back of the watch, you have the optical heart rate sensor. The largest surface area of the back of the watch allows for a snug and flat fit on top of your wrist and potentially records more accurate heart rate readings. The interface navigation is done using 3 physical buttons and swipes across the touchscreen, providing more control to set everything from workout timers to GPS tracking to music controls. The display is not in color, but the always-on 1.25-inch screen is good enough even without the backlight, and this saves battery juice too. Actually, the slanted inwards design helps with bettering the viewing angle and reducing reflection glare in sunlight. A major feature is the inbuilt GPS, receiver, antenna and all, meaning it's a real runner's watch. Fitbit SURGE's satellite tracking works without your phone, so you can leave that thing at home. The speed at which it locks on impressed me. On a couple of occasions, it actually did that quicker than my Fenix 5S. There's also an altimeter to track how many floors you climb in a day. It also gives you additional data for your runs and cycles. Up next, we have sports and activity tracking. The Surge really makes you feel covered in terms of fitness, as you can add activity profiles from the app. The list of activity type widgets you can add from the Fitbit app includes almost everything you can think of, from tennis, bootcamp and kickboxing to golf and even martial arts. The battery lifetime could be better. The manufacturer says 7 days, with continuous heart rate monitoring and some activity tracking. Considering my Fitbit is pre-owned, I'm getting a solid 5 days out of this one. In regards to music, there are controls on the watch face, so you don't need to pull the phone out on your runs. But then smartwatch functionality is a bit lacking. For example, in regards to notifications, the watch will alert you only for calls and texts. The Fitbit app is available on Android and iOS. I love the fact that the Fitbit app is so versatile and yet easy to use. Another great feature is that it's compatible to many other third-party apps. The app also contains a full guide on how to operate any of their wearables, including, of course, the Surge. Another great feature is the automatic recognition of what activity you're doing. So earlier today, I went for a walk and the Surge recorded it without any prompts from my side. In the app, you can see the heart rate zones, the heart rate on a plot, the calories burnt, and then some more useful data showing how that particular activity impacted my day's overall stats. The watch that superseded the Surge is the Ionic. It is a more refined version of the Surge. Still squarish, it has a color display, more easy on the eye in general due to a thinner screen. And we promise to test it out and do a detailed review in the next week or so. So please push the red button below to subscribe and don't miss our upcoming reviews and buying advice. The Surge is not perfect, but in my humble opinion, the current price, $40, versus quality and functionality you get in this Fitbit's former superstar, brings it very close to perfection. So should you buy it? Yes, if you're a sport enthusiast and you put functionality and practicality at the forefront of your decisions. We really want to hear your opinions and feedback. Tell us if you have enjoyed the video by clicking on the like button below. Send us questions and we'll try to answer them.